Okay, so I'm making this video because I've been watching stuff on YouTube. A lot of stuff. A lot of people always talking about the LGBTQ, which is fine, but I have an idea that I think will help fix the world. How about we just worry about ourselves? Crazy idea. And take care of ourselves and treat people like normal. Okay? Like, I'm fine with you doing whatever you want to do. I don't care what you do or what you believe or think you are, but don't come at me if I mistakenly call you something you don't want to be called. Okay? I'm just trying to be polite. How are people supposed to know? That's my question. How are you supposed to know? All right? Let's just treat people like we want to be treated. No one wants to take away your rights. No one wants to do anything. I mean, people in the LGBTQ IIP, as Steven Crowder says, they are. I looked it up earlier today. 4.1% of the population of the United States. Okay, that's not very much. And I understand that we want to include all people, but let's not let just those people control everything that we have to take care of. Okay, that's like letting your little kids control everything that you do in your household. Okay, now I don't want to compare and I don't want to make people upset, but I'm just saying, let's treat people how we want to be treated and let's not worry about what other people think. Okay, I don't care about what other people think about me, and I think that's a good thing. All right, if I worry about what other people think about me, I believe I live a sad life indeed if I worry about what other people think about me. Because then you spend your whole life worrying about what they think about you or what they call you. And I don't think that really matters, to be honest. I mean, you need to worry about you. You can worry about yourself, about your life, about your family. But let's not push it on other people. Okay? That's why I have more libertarian ideas. Like, I want to be left alone. I want you to be able to do what you want to do. You know, as long as it doesn't affect me and my family and forces us to do things that we don't want to do, I don't have a problem with it. And I believe the majority of the people in the world won't have a problem with it either. Okay? Like, let's just try to get along. I know it's a crazy idea to treat people nice and try not to get offended over silly little things that I mean, it may be a big deal to you, and I can kind of understand that, but you can't expect people just to know that you want to identify as something else. Okay? And you can identify as something else, but no one wants to offend you, but at the same time we can't be science deniers. Okay? So if somebody calls you, if you're transitioning to a male or a female or whatever, a cat or a dog, and someone calls you by what you were born as, why would you be so upset about that? Especially if they don't even know you. That makes no sense to me. Okay? And the other thing is, let's make some concessions here, okay? If we all want to get along and not have everyone freak out, then let's make some concessions here, okay? I'll use this as an example. A lot of times I go to family things and my wife has to tell me to be nice. And, you know, that's fair because sometimes I get angry really easily. And I don't want to get angry really easily, but that happens, okay? So I have to kind of control myself and keep what I say and what I do in line. All right? Maybe everyone should try that. And I need to do better at that. Just ask my wife. I need to do better at that all the time. All the time. I'm not the best at it. And I bet you neither are you. Okay? But let's treat people how we want to be treated. Let's try that. Let's try just not being rude and calling people racist, bigots, homophobes when they're not racist, bigot, homophobes. Okay? They just want to go about their lives. want to go about their lives. And yeah, their views are going to be different than yours. They live in different places. They have different history than what you got. All right? They're just trying to live their life the way they want to be, the way they want to live. They want to be treated the way they're trying to treat you. Now, every once in a while, people blow up and they do something they regret. Okay? I do that all the time. I do stuff I regret all the time. But you got to go on. And hopefully people just let that blow over and try not to be offended over something silly. I think people get offended way too easily. And people worry about what other people think all the time. Like, I don't get that. Why are you worried about somebody else? I mean, you need to worry about yourself. Worry about how you're going to get yourself in order. I mean, I need to worry about getting myself in order more. Like, way more. I got lots of things I got to go get in order. Like my life. Yeah. So, let's just try treating people how we want to be treated. And you know what? I think the world will be a better place for it. I think the world might be fixed. I mean, really, we're complaining about this stuff. I mean, we have got it pretty good. If this is what we're having fights about all the time. And I hear it all the time on all the podcasts I listen to, all the news stuff I read. I mean, why are we making such a big deal out of it? Okay, you're 4.1% of the population. You're a small bit of the population. Now, that's not to marginalize you. That's just to understand, okay? You think everybody understands how that goes? No. Okay? Do you think, yeah, do you have some issues? You might have some issues. Yeah, probably. But not everybody understands that. Not everybody understands what you want to do. And you know what? I don't give a rat's behind. If you want to transition, you want to do whatever the heck you want to do. Just don't force me to participate in it. That's all I'm asking. And I bet you that's what 90% of the people are asking too. We should all try it. So let's just try to be nice and not freak out over silly little sayings. That's all I'm saying. Alright? Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't normally do this. Normally I just do Xbox stuff. But I decided to try this today. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I can get some more people. Like, subscribe, let me know what's going on. But let's just try to be nicer and get along. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. No, I'm the main culprit at not being nice. Alright, I understand that. Let's not always use me as an example. Like, I'm trying to be nice. And I need to be better at it. But everybody needs to. But let's all try to get along. I mean, this is crazy. The 4.1% of the population. Okay? I don't personally know anybody that's like this, and maybe I'd have a little different view, but I don't think so. I mean, I want everyone to do what they want to do as long as you don't affect my life. And make me change things, make me pay for what you want to be done to you or something. Like, no, you want to do something, pay for it yourself. I have no problem with that. Just like if I want to build a new fence in my house, this is what I'm gonna pay for it myself. I'm not asking some other person to pay for it. Alright, that's all. I just think libertarian ideas more. You want to do what you do what you do. Just don't make it affect me. Alright, when you make it affect me, then it's my problem. And I gotta get into it. And I don't want to get into it, to be honest with you. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll do more of these and more people watch. But, yeah, so I'm getting ready to go. You guys have a good day. Like, subscribe. Have a great night.